Hey, an excellent day, everyone, different parts of the world. Welcome to this brief talk. Each Monday I do a brief talk on lessons that I gathered from the experiences I've had over the decades of being an entrepreneur. My name is Dr. Harry Benjamin, and this is the channel known as the Wealth Creation Project. Very excited about what we're doing. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. I'll also share this with family members as well, so that we can get this information out. So as I reflected on the lesson for today, it goes back, I guess, from the lesson from last week that we spoke about when we had a brief chat about building people. And as I did some presentations this week in this platform that I'm a part of and helping to create globally, one of the things that was very apparent that came through to me in terms of just remembering and reflecting. I remember that we had earned millions of dollars in the car business that we had built, and my wife and I were able to really live a great lifestyle because of that. But I also looked on the incomes that the employees had earned, and I remember none of them really earned over $100,000 a year. None of them. So what it meant was that everybody that we had working together were working together for just one family. It wasn't an environment that we had created for the individuals that were employed in that environment to prosper, to thrive, to do well, and to shine. So that lesson came through to me that in this instance and this period and season in our lives that we are been in, I've been in now for about 10 years, 12 years actually, that I've gotten involved in this arena of personal development and helping other people to develop themselves. And it's a much better way of living. You feel better about yourself because, when I look back at, yes, we earned millions of dollars, but it was somewhat selfish, of me as a leader, because what I was really focused on was me and what I could achieve. And I employed people to help me to do it. And I gave them salaries according to what the government may have said as minimum wages, or what the particular profession that that person had, what it is that the society would have paid them. But I really didn't create an environment where people were going to grow in terms of their personal development. And I did it later on. I started it later on. But I believe I started it more so because if I grew them, the business would grow, right? And a lot of us owners of corporations, what we tend to do is that we employ personal development trainers to come in and develop the people in the company. But the purpose of it is so that the company can be more productive and the shareholders can actually have more profits. So, in my maturity at this stage, I believe business platforms should be designed where it's used for the people to use it to prosper, not for people to be used to build a business for the shareholders of that organization to prosper. And that's just my perspective on it. I believe as we mature more and more around the planet as human beings, more business owners and more individuals will come to that realization that we should really use these platforms to develop people and not people to develop platforms. And as we come clear on that, we'll actually be more interested in people's success. Because as we look at other people's success, we eventually become really more and more and more successful. So I've become very clear on that. The millions of dollars that I earned for myself, then nobody else earned $1 million. Nobody even earned over $100,000 during that phase. And if you're a business owner, you're probably sitting in the same shoes. Yeah, you're cool, but it's, who else is cool because you're cool, right? I was speaking to one of my friends the other day and say, hey, we're doing this new platform. It's designed for people to come in here and use the systems and all the processes that we have in place so that they can achieve what they want, what their dreams are, what their goals are, and have passive income. And he said, oh, I'm cool, I have $1 million already, and it's great, and it reminded me. And that was what triggered this conversation, that one conversation with my friend. In fact, he was a high school friend of mine, and that triggered the conversation in my mind. He has $1 million, but who else has $1 million? Because, he actually is okay, but who else is okay apart from him? And, the gifts and the talents that he has. Is he using it to help others? So at this phase, ladies and gentlemen, I'm determined. I'm a part of a group and we have a goal to develop 1,000 people over the next 3 years that will earn 6 and 7 figure incomes. And we've created an environment and a platform that can truly allow people to achieve that. So that's the goal right now. That's the idea. That's the systems. That's the plan. Everything that we have is geared towards that. And we're seeking people who are sincere and genuine with themselves, because some people deceive themselves about where they are and where they really want to go. And I understand it, I get it. So we're looking for those who are sincere in themselves and really realize that, man, you know what, I really want to be in that type of environment. I want to be in a part of a group of people who are interested in helping other people to thrive and succeed, and not just focus on what we can get from other people to help ourselves. So I know that's a touchy topic for some of you entrepreneurs out there, but man, that's just the reality of it. All right, so bye for now, guys. Let's go help some more people to come up to a high level of success. The more people that we bring up, man, a rising tide lifts all ships, right? A rising tide lifts all ships. So love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye.